What is up, guys? It is the Sports Center, Brad Walker, and welcome to the Walker Report, part of In the Zone Sports Radio. Guys, welcome in. It is a lovely Thursday night. Hopefully everyone out there is staying safe. Real quick, guys, if you want to score yourself some In the Zone sports gear, head over to squadlocker.com, type in the Zone Talk Radio, and that website will present itself to you to be able to order some In the Zone gear. Also, guys, I am sponsored by creatingzenspaces.com. Remember, guys, the local choice in St. Petersburg, Florida, for house cleaning, organization, decluttering, and pet sitting. It's about finding the peace within you, adding comfort to your life. And remember, guys, Zen Spaces begins with you. Be kind to yourself and one another. And, guys, also, I do have a YouTube channel, the Sports Center Bradley Walker. Both the Walker Report and the Sunshine State Sports Chapter will be seen live at those both on there in its entirety if you cannot catch us live. Let me go ahead, guys, and add both of my co-hosts to the stream. What is up, gentlemen?
Gentlemen. Much better.
All right.
How you feeling, Adam?
Much better.
Good.
Much better. I was dying last week. There was no way I was making the show. Yeah.
No, I guess not.
No. I'm back, though.
Good.
It's all good. I'm ready to be here. Looking forward to it.
So am I.
Okay, guys, let me see here because I had my notes and I cannot find them. I cannot find them. I had a bunch of them. I had a website that I had that all the notes were on. So hang on just a second. Let me see if I can pull this up. And if it'll let me do this.
Okay.
No, that wasn't it. All right. See, I thought that I had sent my notes to myself last week. I guess I did not. I know I sent them to both of you guys, right? Or maybe I didn't.
No, I didn't get them this week. Be quiet. Shut up.
Did I send them to you guys last week, maybe? Just off chance?
You might have. Let me look.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me see if these are them right here. I don't remember.
No, because I canceled the show pretty early in the afternoon.
Yeah. I remember you messaging me, Bud, that you didn't feel good.
Yeah, I was.
Yes, I got it.
Sweet.
Yes. Found it. Okay. All right, guys. We can go ahead and get started here. All right. So let me
Sounds good.
Tabs out of the way here.
Yeah.
I thought, guys, I would do a little like all sports background since we're not really covering a certain sport and there's a lot of records. So I figured I would have like an all sports background instead of having just.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so that would be that. And I couldn't find my logo. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry I ran a little late. I've had stuff going on this evening, so I'm a little late to the show here. But
That's
okay.
all right. Better late than never.
So we'll start, guys, with the fastest MMA knockout of all time, 2 seconds. This
That'll
was
never
done
be beat.
on June 19th of 2008, set by Roy Masahata, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He knocked out Takiro Kashami, was really just asking to get knocked out. Hopefully getting Pacquiao the way he taught him a valuable lesson, approaching the fight after the opening bell. So, again, that's 2 seconds. 2-second knockout.
That's unbeatable.
That's insane.
There's no way to. There's lights out, man. Turn his off switch.
Okay.
I don't know if that's something personal against him or was it just a lucky punch. Like, I hate this guy.
I have to go back and look it up, but no, that just he just got, man. Got one punch and that was it.
Yeah, I never seen that happen before. Not even boxing.
Yeah, good night.
Even Tyson never did that.
Right? All right, Tyson knocked the guy out.
The next one, guys, is the 100-meter dash, men, 9.58 seconds. That was set by Usain Bolt on August 16th, 2000.
That's beatable.
Bolt was trying when he ran a 9.63 100-meter dash at the Olympics this past summer. Obviously, these notes are kind of a little outdated. So you guys think that one can be broken?
Yeah.
9.58? Okay.
Yeah, I think that could be broken.
I think somebody can run a 9.5 flat.
Yeah.
That's just a matter of running a half, but being a guy that's 6'9" with a longer stride.
Mm-hmm.
A really tall guy with a really long stride. He could probably, that can run a little bit faster. Yeah, I think that's beatable.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, well, it won't, not by much, but I think it can be broken.
Yeah, okay. I think it'll be incremental before you see it'll be 9.6, 9.4, 5.4, 5.6 somewhere
Well,
in there.
What about his twin brother Usain Bolt? No,
yeah.
Okay. Next, guys, is I don't know if this record wants to be broken. The longest tennis match was 11 hours and 5 minutes on June 24th of 2010 between John Isner and Nicholas. So, would you want to break that record? I don't think.
Well, can you repeat? Can you repeat that? Because it cut out for me.
Longest tennis match was 11 hours and 5 minutes. That's a world record.
Good God. That's too much tennis.
Yeah, that's a lot.
If there's an epic 70 to 68 fifth seed tiebreaker is one of the all-time craziest things. So 70 to 68 in the tiebreaker.
How do you do 70 to 68 though? I mean, if you got this, it was over, right?
I thought so too, but I guess they kept going. I don't know. I don't know how that. Yeah.
And they must have started right at the ass crack of dawn or something. I don't know.
Yeah. They must have finished it when the sun came up and the sun went back down.
Yeah, everybody's out there with candles. When was that match? What year was that match?
It was 2010. June 24th of 2010 is when that occurred.
So they had lights and all that. So that wasn't like 1909 or something like that.
No. Yeah, they were definitely.
No, Wimbledon, they have a darkness curfew though. They do.
Yeah. Because it's just too.
And it does. Yep. Yeah. All right. The next one, guys, is most NASCAR wins, 200, set on July 4th of 1984 by Richard Petty. So he currently
never be broken.
No, that's an unbeatable record. You think you got to win 10 races a year for 20 consecutive years to get to 200 alone. Yeah. And that's racing on with as much as the cars have evolved and as much as the rules have changed since back in the 60s when he was winning, 15 races, 16 races, 17 races a season, he didn't have this, the cars weren't, you didn't have 25 or 30 cars finishing a race every weekend. No. You might have 5 or 6. And so it was just a matter of building a car you didn't have to build a car that would outrun them for 500 miles. You just had to run them. You didn't have to build a car that could outrun 40 cars for 500 miles. No. You just had there was only 4 or 5 cars that were going to show up week in and week out that were going to be competitive. And that's an untouchable record.
Yeah, it says something about here. Johnson would have to win at the same rate while racing until after his 63rd birthday for Gordon. He'd get to keep winning at the same pace until he turned 66. Wow. Yeah. So,
At one point early in his career, Gordon was on pace to get close, and then he fell off. He had won some 40 races in 9 years, and he was really close. He had a 13-win season in 98, but he was never able to. It was unsustainable. It was an unsustainable pace.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Again, see, there are some of these records that we're going to go through, and you're going to go, that's not.
Yeah.
All right. So that's one of them. Then the fastest knockout's never going to be broken either.
No.
I could never happen.
You'd have to hit the guy immediately after the bell rang, and they stand so far apart.
You'd have to hit him as the bell was ringing.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that legal?
I don't know. It's a gray area.
I don't think you could touch each other until the bell rings. So
right. As soon as they hit ding, you'd have to be hitting him, man.
That's it. Below the belt, though. Was it below the belt?
It's got to be a clean hit, otherwise it doesn't count.
It's got to be clean. It's got to be.
I thought maybe why I cheated.
The next one.
It's not Lance Armstrong.
No, yeah. The next one is career heavyweight boxing record of 49-0 from 48 to 6 set by Rocky Marciano. So I don't know. I mean,
the record has been broken, man.
Mayweather broke it, right?
Yeah, that one fell.
Yeah,
Mayweather beat that one. Okay. 50-0.
That might be a little outdated.
Yeah, it's a little outdated, but that's okay. We can work with it.
The next two guys would be the most career receiving yards, 22,895 for Jerry Rice.
That one will fall. With them going to 17 games, I like that one will fall eventually.
You guys have a receiver in mind that might do it right now?
That's what I'm gonna say. Don't do it.
No. I'm going to say Justin Jefferson out of Minnesota, the kid up in Minnesota. Right. And if he can play 10 or 15 years, if he can play 10 years and you can average up, 100, to 150 yards a game, it's not an untouchable record.
What's it?
Especially with going to 17 games and, an extra 100 yards, if you can average 17 yards a season.
Right.
Yes.
It's going to be tough to break, but it's not unbeatable.
It does mention in here Hall of Famer Calvin Johnson had averaged 1,306 receiving yards per season over his first years. So he was the closest to catching him had he not retired. So, yeah.
And he probably would have caught him if he hadn't retired.
Oh, I agree. No doubt. No doubt about that. I agree with that.
So I think that one's one that will fall within the next decade. Maybe two.
The most consecutive NFL regular season losses, 26, 1976 to 77 by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It says like the Lions in 2008. But I don't know. I don't think
that one's going to be tough to break.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to want to break it anyway.
Right.
Hey, guess what? We're complete losers.
Yeah, we haven't won anything.
All-time record for the worst team ever. Wow.
Because
suck.
Like now, they have a 17-game season, so you'd have to lose all 17 games and then 9 half of your next season to get the. Well, now you have to lose 10.
You have to lose 10 games in the next season.
Yeah, to break the record. Hopefully, I hate when teams go, don't win a game. I don't, that it should not.
See, it happened in Cleveland. It happened in Detroit.
In Tampa. In the 14-game season.
First, and we never thought it would happen again. Well, surprise.
Right.
It happened twice after that. 27. Hey, we suck and we know it.
That was a nasty slew foot.
I got the wrong game.
I got the Wings game on.
He's got the Wings and the Hurricanes on. Is that who they're
playing? I got the Rangers Devils game. Sorry.
I know you're good.
I'm watching the Lightning and the Blackhawks. So there you go.
We play them next Tuesday.
How would you watch the Lightning? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we play the Lightning next Tuesday. Oh, goody.
Should we do a live there, buddy?
Can we just forfeit that game?
Why not?
Should we do that since the Lightning are on the 5-game winning streak? Should we do that?
We can do that one night. That'd be fun.
Oh, the next one, guys, is the fastest marathon time by a woman. I think it's at 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 25 seconds. Set on April 13th of 2003 by Paula Radcliffe. And I'm trying to.
That one's doable. Yeah, that one's doable. It's going to be a tough one to break, but that one's doable.
It doesn't tell me what marathon it was. It doesn't say.
It's either New York or Boston.
Boston.
One of the two. Okay.
Boston.
Yeah, he's having. Actually, I think it's going to be New York. Boston's too.
Yeah.
There's too much in the hills to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. When was it? Was it just give you the year?
2003.
Did they give you the date?
Yeah, it was set, buddy, on April 13th of 2003.
April 13th. I think that is New York.
That was the year of the Boston attacks at the Marathon.
No, that was 2013.
I'm sorry, you're 2013. My fault.
Yeah, this was 2003. That was the Boston Marathon bombing was 13.
That's right. The first started podcasting.
Yeah.
The next one, guys, is most consecutive Wimbledon titles 6 from 82 to 87 by Martina Navratilova.
She's won. That's 5 times fast.
Yeah. With Serena Williams
tough.
Down, I don't think that's going to be broken. Well, shouldn't say that because the lady that's dominating now may do it. The one that just won the Australian Open may do it.
Who knows?
She might.
That one's gonna.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be a tough one to break, though. 6 in a row.
Because if Osaka can stay healthy, I think she has a chance to do it.
Okay. All right.
That's a goal.
She's young. She can.
The most consecutive NCAA football wins, 47. It was set on November 9th of 1957 by the Oklahoma Sooners. But I think, did Alabama take that over? Didn't they?
They might have. I thought it was Bama in the 60s, but let me look it up real quick.
Or Nebraska in the 90s.
Yeah, check that to make sure that, again, this might be a little outdated too.
Yeah.
Some of it might be a little outdated. Yeah, it says Oklahoma football. So I thought the Alabama team from the past, decade may have passed that number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alabama will certainly be a candidate. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Sooners. So a 4-year stretch in the 50s.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean,
That's insane.
Alabama's got to be close.
Yeah.
They've had to come close a couple times because
at least.
If you win 12 games, was it 12 games a year, right? They play 10 regular. So, and a bowl game, 11, 12 per season. So if you win 4 straight seasons, you're almost there. You're only 3 losses, 3 wins away from breaking the record, or 4 wins away from breaking. But again, you'd have to go 4 undefeated seasons in a row.
Yeah.
So that's easier said than done. Yeah. But I mean, there are teams that I think. I mean, Alabama would be the one that I would pencil in that could do that right now. That would be the team that I would think.
Yeah.
To do it.
But I mean, looking at this list, this is the wiki list. Mm-hmm. The most recent winning streak of more than 25 was UCF in 17-18.
Okay.
Everything.
That was a long time ago.
2017, 2018.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no.
He was talking. He was talking UCF. I said, I don't think UCF was around in 1919.
No.
I don't think the city was around in 1919.
No.
Alabama had a streak of 26 from 2015 to 2016, and they lost to Clemson in the national title game.
Yep, that's true.
Did they lose here at Raymond James Stadium? Is that the one?
I am not sure. Let me look it up.
John Watson's last year?
Yes, it was Watson's last year. It was at Memorial Stadium. Oh, no, that's where the Clemson. No, hold on. That's where Clemson plays their games.
Yep.
My bad.
I want to say Raymond James Stadium is where that was at. It took place. I could be wrong.
The Peach Bowl. No, that was the Georgia Dome.
Okay, there you go. Okay. All right. I knew it was one of them.
I'm confused here. I thought that was the. Oh, that was the semifinal game that Alabama played in. I'm not smart sometimes.
I want to say it was Raymond James because I know I have a $2 bill with a Clemson logo on it that the banks were giving out here locally in Tampa during that game. I still have
that. Was the. I am.
Whenever Deshaun Watson's last collegiate year was, he was drafted by Houston that year in the draft.
Yeah.
But now he went out of Houston, which, I don't blame him. That's a different story.
Yeah.
1-1.
A different story.
Oh, and then Miami had a 34-game winning streak at the beginning of the 21st century. That was the longest, most recent streak.
Okay.
Everything else was either in the 50s or well over 100 years ago.
Okay.
Anyway.
Next one, guys, is the most consecutive PGA Tour wins, 11, set by Byron Nelson in 1945. And now the Tiger is going to be out of golf for I don't know how long after his accident.
A year.
Anyone will break that.
I don't think so. I don't think there's any. We've seen so many. How many guys have won 2 or 3 in a row?
Mm-hmm.
since then, or I don't.
Jack.
I said he about to be the only one. I think it would be Nicholas would be the only one that would be close to that.
Have come. Yeah. I mean, look at how dominant Tiger was in the late 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
There was like a 12-year stretch where Tiger was the best golfer in the world, and he didn't even come close to winning 11 in a row.
Nope.
No.
I think that one's untouchable.
Okay. Yeah, I hope he's coming back too.
He will.
Yeah.
He's back in the year.
The next one, guys, is most consecutive no-hitters, 2, set on June 15th of 1938 by Johnny Vandermeer. I don't know who he is because he was.
I heard of that. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
81 consecutive outs with a little dribbler or blooper sneaking through is an essential 0. So he had a no-hitter. Wow, 30 pitchers in MLB history have thrown more than one in their career, but to do it to back-to-back starts.
That's fantastic.
Not even Nolan Ryan did that.
Well, no. I mean, and today with the way that they set up, they don't even go through 5. How in the heck are you going to throw 2 no-hitters? You don't even go through 5 anymore. You know?
It was a different era, though.
You're lucky if you get 6 out of your best pitcher.
Yeah.
Correct.
Too soon? Correct. Too soon?
Well, I say if you're doing that well, keep him in because he's working on a no-hitter or maybe a perfect game, so keep him in.
Yeah.
Well, ask the Tampa Bay Rays about the 6th inning taking Blake Snell out of the way.
I know.
Too soon?
Too soon.
Dumb.
Too soon.
Dumb.
But
and now he's in San Diego. Congratulations.
Are you serious? Wow. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Blake Snell got traded to the Padres. He's gone. Bad. He's gone. The Rays are. That's going to be the question mark. Is their pitching? Their pitching.
Yeah.
Question mark.
Yeah. Well.
It is what it is. So.
Indeed.
Yeah. The next one, guys, is most assists in an NBA career, 15,806, set by John Stockton on April 16th of 2003. The closest player, according to this, guys, is Jason Kidd. He's 4,000 short. I don't know if that's I don't know if it's been broken or close to being broken. I don't know.
No, I think LeBron will probably get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if he plays another 3 or 4 years.
Okay. Well, I could see that happening. I don't know who he's going to play for. If he stays in LA or wherever he goes.
Let me look here. Yeah, Stockton still has the lead at 1508 or 806. I mean,
one of the great players who never won a title.
Yeah. He's a great facilitator, man. LeBron is number 8. He's the only active player in the top 10. He's number 8, and he's a little over 7,000 off.
Wow.
So that's gonna be
he's gonna make it.
Or 6,000, 6 to 7, somewhere in there. I don't feel like doing the math.
I don't think he'll make it.
John Stockton didn't win a title because of one team, the Chicago Bulls. So that's
right.
Utah. And twice in the final.
I think the Blazers.
Both times Jordan and company came through. So
yes,
yeah.
The next one, guys, is most consecutive games started in the NHL by a goaltender, 502, set on November 7th, 1962, by Glenn Hall.
That's untouchable. No one plays back-to-back games anymore. Christ.
No, that's true. Even Ray Jordan didn't even do that. He's probably the greatest goaltender ever.
Yeah, Brodeur, Waugh, Hasek, none of those guys played more than 5 or 10 games in a row.
Yep.
No.
Well, I mean, I asked when I worked at a golf course, I knew a lot of Montreal Canadian fans, and I asked them a question. I said, "Who was the best Canadian goaltender? Was it Plante? Was it Dryden? Was it Waugh?" And they're all like, "How do you know who Plante is?" I go, "Trust me, I do my research. I know who he is. I know about Montreal. I know
that's an old name."
So they none of them could come up with an answer. They're like, "I don't know. I guess it would be Waugh." I go, "Why? How do you?" Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm not a Canadians fan, so I can't tell you.
Yeah,
right. Neither am I. Everybody knows who Patrick Waugh is. You're a hockey fan.
Plante was a great goalie back in the day.
Well, so was Ken Dryden. Dryden was a great.
Dryden was a great goalie. He's the first. He was the first. If I'm not mistaken, he was the first player to win the Vezina before he won Rookie of the Year.
I think so. I think he was.
That's interesting.
Yep, I think he was.
We got 1-1 here with Rangers and Devils.
And he was the play-by-play guy with Al Michaels of the Miracle on Ice game.
Yeah.
That's right.
He was in the booth.
I forgot that. Yeah.
Yep. He was in the booth.
What a game.
The next one, guys, is the 200-meter dash, women, 21.34 seconds, set on September 29, 1988 by Florence Griffin Joyner.
Mojo.
Now it says, hang on a second, was incredibly controversial considering her record-setting performance shaved a suspicious amount of time and her previous best. She was more than once accused of using PEDs. However, she was never caught, or every test that she took, she never failed it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. I don't know anything about her.
Allison Felix at the 2012 Olympics. She was well short with a time of 21.69. Wow, that's kind of short. You're talking 30-something, 0.30 seconds, 0.35 seconds. Wow, that's almost
35 thousandths of a second.
Yeah.
Or 35 hundredths.
Yep. All right, guys. The next one would be most points in a single NHL game, 10, set on February 7, 1976 by Darryl Sittler of the Boston Bruins.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the team he was playing against. My fault. It says he went against the Boston Bruins, lighting up a poor rookie goaltender, Dave Reed, for 6 goals and 4 assists. Hall of Famer. Yeah, he had 6 goals and 4 assists in that game.
A double hat trick on that night.
Yeah.
Double hat trick. Wow.
Double hat trick.
This ain't that easy to get one. You got 2 of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the same game, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
one game. Score?
Imagine doing 2 hat tricks. I think it happens a lot more now, but I mean,
no, it's incredibly rare.
What was the final score?
I don't know what it doesn't give me the
10-1 or something like that.
Hey, it's got to be something in those.
At least 10. They had at least 10 goals.
Piece of whoop ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says we could eventually see someone on top of this list. 15 others have reached 8 points in a game, with Sam Gagner of the Oilers being the most recent player to do it in 2012, giving great scores in the NHL. Yeah, but that's okay, great scorers, but I don't think anyone's even come close to scoring 8 points in a game.
No.
Unless you just go off. But usually they don't do that very often.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that one may stay.
That one's pretty locked down. Because, I mean, Toronto versus Boston. It's playing for Toronto.
Oh, the Leafs. Okay.
Yep.
The next one, guys, and you probably know who this is. Most no-hitters with 7.
That's
91. Who is that?
The man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, Nolan Ryan.
Yep, that would be correct. In baseball, modern age since 1901, there have been a total of 236. That's probably more than that.
Yeah,
the only
it's like
that have thrown 2 no-hitters are Roy Halladay, who God rest his soul.
Yeah, that was
Mark
tragic.
Burley, and Justin Burley's not even playing baseball anymore. Verlander's he's on the edge of hanging it up too.
Yeah, we had to have Tommy Johns last year, and that's a death knell for a pitcher.
Yep, there's a to it. The next one, guys, is averaging a triple-double for a season. 64-65 by Oscar Robinson.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Which Westbrook beat last year.
Yep. I think that one's been broken.
Westbrook did it last year.
Right.
He was the first player since Oscar Robinson to average a triple-double in a season.
Okay. This is soccer goals. Most goals in a calendar year, 127. Anyone have any idea that record?
Hey.
There you go.
Some guy who's never been in my living room.
1959 is when he did that. Yep. I don't think that's
his later career.
I don't think that's going to be broken. I don't see that happening anytime.
No.
I don't see that happening anytime soon. That's cool that a guy like him would hold that record, because what an outstanding soccer player he was. He was an outstanding player. So, the next one, guys, is longest play in NFL history. I don't know if this one's been broken or not. 109 yards set on November 4th, 2007 by Antonio Cromartie.
That was a missed field goal. It can't be broken because it can only be tied.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Correct. That's right. Because the field's only, 9 yards? The ends are 9 yards deep, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, then that way.
Any more than that, and you're out of the end of the end zone.
Here's
the tunnel. It's been done too.
Here's a funny one. Most red cards in a soccer match, 36, set on February 22nd.
Was that okay?
Wow.
That had to be given not to just to both teams, not to a.
Yeah, it was a referee that handed them out. Damian Rubino was the referee. The volume of people that needed to be sent off to reach the night number 36 defies all logic. Yeah, because when you send them off, there's only so many backup players.
36?
There's only so many soccer team has, right?
He must have double red carded a couple of people then, because holy Moses, because there's 22 on the field, and what 4 or 5 in reserve.
Like I say, there's not that many subs. You don't have that many subs on the bench.
He must have given red cards to both teams then. He must have red carded everybody.
I was gonna say.
I think there was a big brouhaha that night, and he just red carded everybody and sent everybody off the field.
It says,
as I recall,
he might be equal if we brought soccer refs out in the middle of riots as police that tried to use red cards instead of riot gears. Wow. Yeah, I've never even heard of that. Yeah, I don't see that being broken.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening. You want to take a guess at who holds this record? Most consecutive Tour de France wins, 7. Anyone going to answer who that is?
Lance Armstrong.
There you go.
Peter.
So again, I don't know.
But wait, how many of those were legit though?
That's what I'm getting at. How many of those were legit? Because one. Okay, so Uno out of the 7.
Probably one.
All right. Okay. The next one, guys, is most Stanley Cups for a single player, 11 from 56 to 75. Henry Ricard. I'm sure that's not Richard. It's Ricard. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. Ricard.
It's called he was called the Pocket Rocket. Was a winner of the highest.
Yeah.
And was part of the Canadiens NHL dynasty in the 50s and 60s.
I think he had a brother.
Yeah, he might have had a brother.
Maurice.
The Rocket.
The Rocket Richard.
Yep. For most
one of the greatest to have ever done it.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of that, buddy, I'm writing an article right now about the best duos in hockey, and the one that I'm working on right now would be Mr. The general manager of the Detroit Red Wings, Mr. Yzerman, and Mr. Who would be his partner in that era?
His partner in crime. It's either got to be Fedorov or Shanahan.
Fedorov.
I'm writing it down. I have the first one. I picked the first one I picked was Forsberg and Sakic in Colorado.
That's a good pick.
I picked then that one. Of course, I had to be a homer and take LeCavier and St. I had to be a homer.
Yeah.
I picked. I forget the other two I picked. I didn't pick Lemieux and Yager would have been the Alro choice. I didn't take those guys. Or Crosby and Malkin. I didn't take those two because again, those are just ones that you just throw out.
What about?
I took Paul Kariya and
Timu.
Timu Solani.
Hell yeah, that's a great pair.
And I forget the other one that I took.
Although he's a dirty player, though.
That I took. Well, isn't Solani and Kariya both in the Hall of Fame? Aren't they both?
Yeah.
But Timo Solani is a dirty player.
Is he? I didn't know he was a dirty
player.
Very
dirty player. Yeah.
He was liked in Quebec. They loved him
he was beloved in Quebec. He was beloved in Anaheim.
He did a number on the Devils in one playoff game, and oh boy, that was a mess.
Yeah, I'll forget, guys, who the other group I picked. There was 5 of them. There was a list of 25, and I went down. I think Ted Lindsay and Gordie Howe and Ted Lindsay were on that list.
Oh, sure.
And I took, Bob.
But if you're gonna,
and I forget who his teammate was. I picked.
if you're gonna take Howe and Lindsay, you can't leave Abel off that.
Okay.
And in my opinion, you can't go Howe and Lindsay and leave Sid Abel off that. And it's the production line. It's the first named line.
Here, hang on a minute.
You know.
Not that we can get off topic for just a second. Let me see here. See if I can find that website, and I'll go down the list, guys.
That's.
I mean, you know what? We can. It's our show. We can do what we do.
Yeah, it's kind of a free format kind of week to just kind of goof off because there's not like a lot of the NHL's in the middle of the season, the NBA's in the middle of the season. It's not college basketball's winding down, but they haven't started March Madness yet. Next week, definitely want to. Yeah.
Okay. So we start.
All right. Yeah, hit me with it.
Here's the first one. Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier of the Edmonton Oilers.
Classic. Yeah, classic. Absolutely.
Starts with them. The next pairing would be Lemieux and Yager. During
Pittsburgh. When Scotty won his first two.
This is the one that I picked. I picked Bobby Orr and Phil Esposito when they were with the Boston.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's a good pick. Pick.
Gordie Howe and Ted Lindsay, and then it does. See, let me see. Hold on a minute. Who was the guy you said? Abel, right? Yeah, right.
Sid Abel. Yeah.
It says right here. It says the production line alongside Sid Abel, and then later Alex DeVecchio. Am I pronouncing that?
Delvecchio.
Vecchio.
Mm-hmm. I got to see him play in an alumni game about 30 years ago now.
But no.
There's a picture, bud, that they're showing above the caption that shows his jersey, Ted Lindsay, and Gordie Howe's all their jerseys banner-wise across.
Yep. I got to see Delvecchio play in an alumni game about 30 years ago now. That was pretty cool.
The next one is Mike Bossy and Brian Trottier of the Islanders.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, early 80s.
Serge Savard and Larry Robinson of the Montreal Canadiens.
I probably should have muted my mic. But...
And you have Crosby and Malcolm. We already talked about
that.
Yeah.
For the Blackhawks, you had Stan Mikita and Bobby Hall. That was great.
Yeah.
And I picked this one. I picked Yzerman and Fedorov. That's one of the ones I put in my article.
You gotta have that.
Second gets Forsberg because I'm an Avalanche fan and I love watching those two play each other. And we were just talking about these guys, Maurice and Henry Richard. They work together. So there you go.
The Richard brothers. Maurice Henry just died last year before last.
Yeah,
I think so. Yep.
Yeah.
The next one, guys, is Scott Stevens and Scott Niedermayer when they were with the Devils.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great defense pair. Probably one of the best of all time.
He played against his brother in the Stanley Cup too.
Yep. The next one, Pavel Datsyuk and Hendrik Zetterberg were on
the
there.
Euro Twins. Yep. They were great together.
Then you have Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane, who I'm watching right now. I think Toews is out for the season, but yes. You have Ovi and Nicholas Backstrom. Good pairing.
Ovi and TJ Oshie, man.
Pronger and Al McGinley in the
McGinnis.
Yeah, for the Blues.
Yeah, they were a dynamic duo back in the day. Oh, God, I hated playing the Blues in the 90s.
that was
talk about 30s SOB. Chris Pronger. Chris Pronger was one of the dirtiest guys who ever laced him up.
Yep. Next is Scott Stevens. He was dirty. Stevens knocked your head off. Then it was Solani in Korea, who we talked about. This one is common. Hendrick and Daniel Sedin. I mean, come on.
I was wondering if the Sedin twins would make the list.
Yep. Then you have Lindros and John LeClaire when they were with the Flyers.
Yep.
You have Brett Hall and Adam Oates when they were with the Blues
in St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Yep.
You have Peter and Anton Stastny with the Quebec Nordiques. I don't know who those guys are. I don't know who those
are. Paul Stastny.
Okay. Well, no, it's Peter and Anton. Maybe that's Paul is their son or son?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Paul's their kid.
These are very
Paul is Peter's son.
Okay.
Yeah.
I work with their cousin.
Peter Stastny was the very first defector, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, I believe Peter Stastny was the first defector.
Mm-hmm. And I also worked with their cousin.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, it sure was.
The next one, guys, is Chris Pronger and Scott Niedermeyer when they were in Anaheim together.
Yep.
And then, here's the hometown boys. For me, LeCavier and St. Louis, they were one of the reasons why we won.
They were.
2004. Here's a good goalie pairing in Jacques Plante and Glenn Hall when they were with the Blues, not when Plante was with the Canadiens. So that was in the 60s. And then the last one on the list, guys, is also a goalie pairing between Tuukka Rask and Tim Thomas. They were with the Boston.
They were a great pair.
And that was, you can go with that. You could think about all the good goalie pairings. If you had a 1-2 punch in the net, you were pretty good. Pretty good a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Because usually your backup is somebody who's not, I'm not going to say not good, but is not a starter.
Either over the hill, an old guy who's over the hill, or a young guy who's coming up.
Yep. Because you got
or you end up with two mediocre guys, and both of them battle for the starting job all year.
Yeah.
Would you think, going back? For St. Louis, you had Jordan Binghamton and Allen. Those two were pretty good. That was they had a falling.
Murray and Marc-Andre Fleury. Yeah,
in Pittsburgh. Yep.
Well,
right now, actually, if you think about it, in Las Vegas, you got Fleury and Lanier, who's coming back after being, he's an alcoholic, went to rehab, and he's been outstanding since he left Buffalo. Maybe that was the curse. I don't know. Not anything against Buffalo.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, I have to think about it for a minute.
Yeah, Robert Lanier. Yep. So he's Yep. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, I was thinking a couple other duos that I wanted to throw out there were Matt Sundin and Curtis Joseph.
Yeah.
In Toronto.
Okay. Yep.
I thought that would be one that when you got to be kind of have a a little inside baseball. And the other one I was thinking, kind of an odd couple, but they were dynamic together, is Rob Blake and Luc Robitaille.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
And then and I'll leave it at this one. The last one, Larry Murphy and Nicholas Lidstrom.
Yep.
All good.
Yeah, all of them. All of those are good. Every one of those. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm doing a NH freestyle, so I'm like, let me look up any. You know what I was gonna do? I found an article that listed the top 25 fictional hockey team. So it went through all the hockey movies, starting in forward and moving down to defenseman and goaltender. And I'm like, that would be a cool, but that's gonna be too long of an article. You're gonna be in there all day.
Right.
Down. I mean,
God, we could be here for a decade trying to figure that out.
2 decades.
If you guys want to, we can talk about that.
That would be a fun one, especially during while the NFL is on hiatus. We can back burner that and come back to it. I'm good with that.
Right. I mean,
we could do baseball and football too.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, we can do there's a fictional.
We could do. Yeah.
All right. Well, then we'll get that next week. Then we got
Sounds
that.
Sounds like
fun. The next one, guys, would be the most New York City Marathon titles, 9.
Yeah, don't know, don't care.
Reed Waits, if I'm pronouncing.
Britta Wirtz.
There we go. Thank you.
I've met her.
Yeah,
I don't run.
I actually met her.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
I did New York twice. In my younger years.
Let me ask you this: where does the New York Marathon run and end? Where does it end? Is it you go around the city? Where does it end?
Where does it begin and end?
It starts at my house and then it goes all the way to no. It starts. It could. No. It starts in Staten Island.
Okay.
It ends at the Tavern Green finish line in New York.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see. I didn't. I don't.
Do you just? Do you just step out your door and join the run join the race as it's going by?
No, you have to be the starting one, otherwise it doesn't count.
You remember that? Oh God, this must have been 30 plus years ago. Someone started the race, went off on the side, got a cab or a van ride.
Heard.
Yeah, and then they showed up and they got back in the race like half a mile from the finish.
Yep.
There's one in every crowd, Adam.
Hey, he ain't cheating if you ain't trying.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the Astros. That's the Astros about it.
That's the Astros, yeah. Remember, folks, once a cheat, always a cheat.
Yeah, pretty much.
The next one, guys, is this one been broken? Most wins by an NBA team, 72-10, sent by the 95-96 Bulls.
Technically, yes, but it's got a huge asterisk on it because they lost to LeBron and the Cavs.
Well, let's look at it this way. Regular season, the Warriors did was 73-9, and it looked like they're going to win the NBA championship, but then the ultimate choke in Game 7, and they blew it.
Yeah. And they had a 3-1 lead and pissed it away.
And they were convincing in the Game 7, and they blew it.
Yep. Okay.
What happened?
God, that was incredibly disappointing.
That's the one.
I almost dropped dead.
That's the one championship Cleveland has, because they don't have a championship in football.
No, it's the first one since 46 or whatever it was. Whenever the Indians won their last one.
Indians.
Pardon?
Yeah.
54.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Indians they've got like an 80-something year.
Yeah. Well, Cleveland did win a championship, but that was pre-Super Bowl. So
yeah. Gotcha. Is that when Jim Brown was playing for them?
Yeah, in 63 and 64.
Okay. What year did Ernie Davis come to Cleveland? I know he didn't play because he had leukemia. I know he didn't play, but I wonder what year did he show up, because his jersey's retired. His 45 is retired. They don't know worn that jersey number. So I'm just curious when Ernie Davis.
I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay. The next one, guys, is the NCAA scoring record. 44.2 points per game, 3,667 points. Anybody want to take a guess what college basketball player did that?
Would that be one? Michael Jordan?
That would be incorrect. It was not Michael Jordan.
No.
It's
Larry Bird?
Not Larry Bird either. It's a very popular NBA player. He was a very popular NBA player. Nope. It would be Pistol Pete Maravich.
Oh God. That was going way back. I wasn't even thinking that far back.
Pistol Pete is the one that holds the NCAA scoring record. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
That one because I know today it's like one and done in college. I doubt.
Yeah, and going after this is the last year where you actually had to play a season.
Oh, did they change the rule?
Yeah, they changed the rule back to where you don't have to play in college basketball if you don't want to.
Oh, well, that's okay. Yeah.
No, I think it'd do you some good because you get the experience. So
I would think so.
I don't know. I mean, if you're going from high school and you can go from high school to an actual job, or you can go to college for a year. Okay, think about it this way. Like, let's say we're all 18 again, right? We've been doing this podcasting thing for 4 years in high school. And we're getting pretty good at it. And ESPN or Fox or CBS calls us up and says, hey, guys, we've got a proposition for you. We're going to give you each $1 million a year. We're going to give you a 4-year contract, $1 million a year. You come down and do radio for us 1 day a week. That's kind of where you're at. You're looking at, the NBA calls you, calls your mom and says, hey, we'd like, you think about Greg Popovich calling your mom and being like, hey, your son's a great basketball player. We really like to bring him on. Maybe he doesn't start, but he's going to go down to the G League. He's going to make $350,000 a year or more. He's going to play down there for 2 years, and he's going to get shot at the big time, make buku bucks. Or you go to college for a year. Can't graduate, can't get a degree, can't do anything with 1 year in college. If you were in high school and you had a chance to do it all over again, and somebody offered you a job making millions of dollars versus going to school for a year where you're not going to graduate, all you're doing is padding your resume. we're not talking about that. We're not talking about a guy who needs a year of seasoning for the NBA. The NBA already thinks he's NBA ready. So we're not talking about a guy who needs a year of college. We're talking about a guy who's ready to. The NBA considers to be ready now. Right. So that's my argument. That I think that it's I think it's great. I wouldn't want to sacrifice a year of college. You think about that. You play 12 years in the NBA. You start when you're 18. You play 12 years when you get out. You're retired. You're 30. You're young. Yeah. You played 1,000 games. You're still 30. Screw it. I'm going to play ball. I'll see you on the other side when I catch this fat check.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I look at it as like, the rush to glory. I mean, you think you're good, everything's good, but then when you get there, you got to go with the big timers, and they're more seasoned than you are, and you got some growing up to do. You think you got it all made, but that's not really reality. You need to get some experience to take it more seriously, because you got to be able to work on your craft. I mean, I know I had to. I mean, believe me, I am no over success. It took me years to get to this point.
When you're also thinking about the fact that it's something you've been doing for 15 years now. You've been doing it since you were knee high to a grasshopper. The NBA is knocking on your door. They're saying, "Hey, we got a job for you. It's going to pay real money right now." Or you can go to college for a year, waste a year of making money, and you're gonna, and then what's that going to do for you?
I think I heard then what?
Yeah, I go to college for a year, I get hurt, and I don't play another ranked game of basketball?
No, if you go to the NBA for the year, you get hurt.
Yeah, your career is over.
Well, you make sure. Yeah, but you got to sign. You sign a contract. You sign a guaranteed contract. You don't sign a. You're not signing a. The same difference.
Adam,
you go to college for a year and you blow out your knee and you never play another game of basketball. You made absolutely nothing. You don't have, you lose all your scholarships, all your endorsements, and you're screwed and you make nothing.
Well, Adam,
and now you got to go to school on your own dime.
But if you're injured, if it's a creating injury in the NBA, that you got nothing else to fall back on because you went for what you thought was a sure thing, and just like that, it's over. Then you got nothing because you don't have
the same difference. Same difference. If you go and play 1 year in college, you're playing 1 year in college, right? The one and dones. Play 1 year because you got to, because the NCAA changed the rules so you have to be 18 or 19 or have a year of a college before you can go. The NBA changed the rules. Actually, I'm sorry. The NBA changed the rules. You got to be 19 or have a year of college. Same difference. You're screwed whether, if you go and you play in the NBA for a year, you blow out you never play a game of basketball again in your life. And now you got some money in the bank. Let's say you made $350,000. It's enough to get your knee. It's enough to get your knee put back together. And you go and now you gotta go. Now you can go to school. But if you go to school first and you blow out your knee, now you're screwed. Because you can't go to school, if you go to school on a basketball scholarship for a year, and 3 games into your college career, you blow out your knee, and you never play another you never take another dribble, and in the rest of your life, you never dribble at another basketball in the rest of your life. Where do you go from there? Because all your scholarships, all the things that you've been working for are gone. But at least in the NBA, even if you're playing the G League, you sign a contract with guaranteed money that's going to be there no matter what. It might not be the full 350. You may say a contract for 350 to play this amount of year, this amount of games. You sign some endorsement contracts. Hey, if I make the big time this year, I'll get $1 million. But you sign a guaranteed contract for $100,000, $150,000. That's enough money to put you through. Even if you do blow out your knee, it's enough money to put you through school. At least get yourself a bachelor's degree, and you can go and you've got a great story. You can work and you can work the TV circuits, and you can work on getting your sports broadcasting degree, and you've got options. But if you get hurt in a college game, you don't have any of those options go out the window because the school is cutting you, and your scholarship's going to somebody else that can play.
All right. The next one is the fastest hat trick in NHL history, 21 seconds, set on March 23rd, 1952, by Bill Menesco, if I'm pronouncing that last name correctly.
Sounds right. Good enough for me.
It says if there was nobody else on the ice, it would be pretty tough to skate the puck down inside the blue line and score 3 times in 21 seconds. Add in defensemen and goalies, and it's nearly impossible. Mixed in the
was it a 3-on-5 power play?
Other statuses. This one simply isn't happening again. Period.
No.
How's that happen anyway?
I don't know, man. I guess they all went for a hot dog at that point.
Yeah.
If you score he would have to score the goal right off the opening faceoff. Right off the faceoff. Then
right off the hop.
Right off the hop. All 3 times, because again you have to reload. You bring it in the line, you're gonna have I don't know how that
that's insane. I wonder if there's footage of that.
We have to look that one up because I don't know.
Yeah, I will. We'll see if I can find footage of that.
Yeah.
Let me do it this way because I should be able to screen share.
Okay.
Here.
I'm just if you want to know how to spell his last name, but it's Mosin. I'm sorry, IENKO.
Oh, I was just gonna do it the easy way.
Oh.
Fastest NHL
hat
trick. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, there we go.
1952. There should have been some kind of footage. I would imagine black and white, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously.
Oh, that's a mess.
Ooh.
Maybe there's a radio broadcast. I don't know. Might be radio.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any live video.
No, there's no. I can't.
Probably
there's
not.
no video on YouTube, unfortunately. That sucks.
I'm surprised that no one's gone back and go, hey, let's look at this.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that they haven't. That's it's.
Don't they have it on film or something?
I misspelled fast. It would help if you spelled it right, you know. Hey.
It's okay.
This is why you do the. This is why you do the writing and I do the talking.
Yeah.
Hey, I spell a lot of stuff too, so don't even worry about that.
Right.
I know when we use players' names, whether they're current or former players, we have to check spelling, because if we don't and they're wrong, they'll send it back. Hey, you got to fix that player's name. It was spelled incorrectly. Okay.
Right.
You could be off by one letter. Oh, it was an O, not an A. Oh, sorry. Well, let me fix that. Yeah, I don't. Did you find it?
I didn't find it. I found just a write up on it.
Okay.
There's a little piece. It wasn't the actual footage. But yeah, it's written down. It's all documented here.
It's all documented.
1906. So this is 6:09 of the third period, 6:20, and then 6:38.
Jesus.
Yeah, right? That's insane.
Well, that's an average of 7 seconds per goal.
Right?
Just how quickly 7 seconds goes by.
That was 11 seconds and then 18 seconds. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that one definitely will never be beat again.
No.
Got there first time.
Let me see if you guys can guess who has this next one. NBA championships held by one player, 11. Who has?
Oh, I know that one.
Okay,
That's easy.
Yeah, that's easy.
Go ahead.
It's Bill Russell.
Sure, it's Bill Russell. Yeah. Do you think that one will be? Well,
never.
No.
Just say
never.
No, because Jordan finished 5 short. And how many does LeBron have? 4? Does he have 4 titles or 5?
Yeah, he has 4 rings and 10 trips.
10 trips. Okay.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Al Brady has a better chance of winning 11 than any of those guys.
Sorry, cheers don't count.
He's got 7 already. Most NCAA basketball titles
That's
in a row.
This many.
Was 7. Who wants to?
That's unbeatable.
That's an easy one.
Who's that?
That's John Wooten, the Bruins.
UCLA.
UCLA. Yes, that is correct.
What happens when the spot clears up too?
Well, this one's another one you guys should know. Most NHL points in a single season, 215. Who holds that record?
I know it.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
The one, the only, the great one.
The great one.
Most rebounds in an NBA game.
I know that one.
55.
I know that one.
Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know that one.
55 rebounds in a game.
I thought it was Dennis Rodman with 30.
Nope.
I thought it was Stockton.
Nope. This is one of those famous basketball players too.
Magic Johnson.
No, it will be Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. 1960, November 24th, 1960. So
that was not even a 100-point game. That didn't have no 62.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. How about this one? The biggest margin of victory in a Triple Crown race, 31 links. Which horse holds that record? That's an easy one.
Secretariat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's an easy one.
It was either Secretariat or Seabiscuit, and I wasn't sure off the hop.
No, it's Secretariat.
Most average minutes per game in an NBA season with 48 and a half. Who holds that record?
48 and a half.
48 and a half minutes per game.
How do you manage that? How do you manage a half? 40 and a half?
There's only 40 minutes in a game.
48 minutes in a game.
Yeah.
Says we all know what you're thinking. Yes, NBA game is only 48 minutes long. Really, that's a mistake. Where
is it a trick question?
No, it says it goes up to 53 when you play in overtime.
Well, go ahead.
So who's the NBA player that holds that record? We were just talking about him a few seconds ago.
Stockton?
Chamberlain again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Of course it's Chamberlain.
There was Chamberlain. Let's put it that way.
This one, I think the next one, I don't think this guy holds the record because of what he did. Single season home run record with 73. I think we all know who that is.
Oh, it's 61 and it's Roger Maris.
Yes, I was going to say that's Roger Maris, not Barry Bonds.
No, that's not legit.
People will argue with. Well, let me ask you this question. You guys probably be pissed off as much as I am. He held or does hold the single season home run record in the American League, and it's not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we've talked about
that.
And what's the fucked up?
Needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Should be there. In the Hall of Fame.
No, hell yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame. Roger Maris is all in the Hall of Fame. Hell yeah.
We're gonna apologize for that.
That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
I was for kids anyway, so don't worry about it.
I was to say the blankety blank thing about that is that they didn't send anybody to the Hall of Fame this year.
Nope.
Right.
One player got into the Hall of Fame.
I let my emotions get away from me on that one. I apologize.
That's okay. No, hey, that's fine. No, because I'm just as pissed off as you guys are. He should.
It's ridiculous. I mean, especially in a year where you don't see anyone on the ballot fit to send to the Hall of Fame. You got a guy sitting there with 61 home runs. You know, how many he won? What, 4 titles, 5 titles, 10 titles? I don't know how many. He won at least one, right?
Yes. He won 2. Did he win 2 with the Yankees before he left? Or 1? I don't know. I don't know how, because
I don't know. The Yankees have won every World Series since forever, so I figured he had at least a couple.
The last one, I think, where he was there was in 63.
Right.
And they lost in 64, and then get back to the World Series in 76. So,
have you guys seen the movie 61 by Billy Crystal?
Huh. Yes.
Huh.
About that, him and Mantle. It's about him and Mickey Mantle breaking the record. And Roger Maris, I mean, you want to talk about media and fans hating on him because they want Mantle to break the record and not him. And then as he got closer, all the Babe Ruth fans are like, we don't want this guy. We'd rather have Mantle saying, we don't want some farm boy from St. Louis to have it. We want to have Mickey. Well, it just work out that.
No, of course it doesn't.
So, all right. So now average points per game in NBA season, 50.4. Who do you think that belongs to?
Jordan.
Average in a season?
Single season per game in an NBA season. It's not Michael Jordan. Again, we were just talking about.
Is it Chamberlain again?
Chamberlain again. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Dude was a monster.
He
was like the first true 7-footer.
Here we go. I'll give you this one. Most Grand Slams in
All right,
one inning with 2. Who holds that record in MLB?
Can you most Grand Slams in a game?
Most Grand Slams in a 1 inning.
In one inning. Oh, it's a random dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
This just happened. This happened in 1999, so this is about.
Is it? Oh, I want to say Albert Bell, but that seems wrong.
This guy, this guy just signed a huge contract recently. Just signed a huge contract. Just got a big payday for the team he plays for.
You said it happened in 99?
April 23rd, 1999.
And
Most Grand Slam inning. He just signed a big contract just recently.
At the time.
I'm sorry. Maybe this is his dad. Maybe this is the dad of the player I'm thinking.
Oh, is it?
Guerrero?
Not Guerrero?
Nope. Not
no.
Guerrero. No, I think his son just signed a big contract because 99. That's
that's
ago.
almost 30 years ago now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Fernando Tatis is the one that holds the record.
Oh, Tatis Jr.
Oh, okay.
Here's the one that just signed a big contract with San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That was a good one.
Yeah. Well, I looked at him going 99. I go, how the heck did he just sign a big contract?
That's why I was confused.
That's a trick question.
I'm like, are you off your meds again, Bradley?
I did. I go, oh crap, that's Junior. It's his dad. It's his dad that has the record, not him.
Right.
I wouldn't. I mean, venture to say that his son couldn't break that. I mean, if there's anybody in the game right now that could break that, it would be him.
Yeah. Him or Trout. I would put Trout up there.
Yep, I would agree with that. This one is easy. This has to be one of the easiest ones on this list. Most career wins in MLB history. 511 wins.
I know that one.
That you would have to know if you know.
Well, they named the damn award after him.
You would have to know that one. I mean, come on now. They named the reward.
Call yourself a baseball fan?
Right? Well, even the most mouth-breathing baseball novice got to know that one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one, guys, that we could do like a non-sports fan go, who has the most wins in MLB history as a pitcher? Name the pitcher. Just think of the reward that is given to the best pitcher at the end of the year.
And not only is it the best pitcher, they give it to both leagues. It's not like you have some leagues where they have one award for one side and one award for the other side. They give you the trophy, and they named it the same award after one guy. I mean, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying.
Here's what NBA franchise holds the most consecutive NBA titles? 8. What NBA franchise is this? From 59 to 60. I'll give you the year.
Boston?
It's the Boston Celtics. Yeah, it's the Boston.
Yeah. I'm not.
Go ahead.
I'm not the world's biggest basketball fan, but I at least know that one.
Here's another one. Yeah. Most hits in MLB history. Who holds that record? Oops, my green screen's fine.
Oh. He who shall not be named.
He should also be in the Hall of Fame.
Only one.
Pete Rose.
Mr. Pete Rose.
Yep.
I remember that
would
game
be a kick.
for the record.
He won't be in the Hall of Fame until he dies.
Nah, he won't. He won't be in the Hall of Fame until they all die.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
We talked about that on this show before, and I made that argument several times. Yeah. He won't go in until all the old guys are dead.
Yep. Correct.
Yeah.
How about this one, guys? Most consecutive games played in the NFL, 297. It was set on December 13th of 2010. What NFL player set that record?
If I'm not mistaken, which I often am, I believe it was Brett Favre.
And that is correct.
Yes.
Brett Favre is the one who has the record. Do you see anyone breaking that?
No. That was the way the NFL is now.
Okay. All right.
No.
Here's another. This one should be plain and simple too. Most complete games in an MLB career, 749. Who is the pitcher that has that record?
Gotta be Cy Young.
There you go. Yep, that is correct.
It has to be.
Either that or Willie Buttnuckle from 1856 or something.
Now this one, again, I'm not a wrestling.
That's back then, though.
This is most NCAA wrestling wins with 159. I don't know college wrestling.
Is that a team?
No, this is individual. This would be an individual.
Is it Lesnar?
No, it's Cale Sanderson from 99 to 2002.
I know Brock Lesnar. Lesnar was a prolific college wrestler, so that's why I went with him.
Now we're talking real wrestling, though, right?
Yeah.
This is
Greco-Russell-Romani. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, this is how ridiculous this is. They've taken that sport out of the Olympics. Why? That was one of the original,
like way back in the
Roman times.
Yeah.
Roman times they had that. Yeah, they've taken that out of it because they don't find it exciting. Well, who's judging that? Because there's a lot of people that love to watch that kind of stuff. But
that was just after
the only reason. The only time I tune into wrestling is either if Michigan is wrestling,
right, or
it's the Olympic wrestling. Other than that, I don't care about wrestling.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar wrestled from Minnesota, right? He was okay. I thought so.
He was a very prolific wrestler. That's why I went with him. He won like some 80 matches in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
Who did? Where did Kurt Angle go?
The dinosaurs off the earth.
Where did Kurt Angle go to college? He was a prolific college wrestler too. Where did Kurt Angle go to college?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I know that he won a gold medal. He won 2 gold medals in '96.
Oh yeah, Atlanta.
That's why he got the nickname Mr. America.
Let's see here.
There he is, Mr. America. No, oh.
Hey Google, where did Kurt Angle go to college?
Kurt Angle attended Clarion University of Pennsylvania.
Clarion University in Pennsylvania. So that would be, I don't even know where that university is. There we go. So that's, yeah, not a very, probably small school.
Yeah, I'm imagining so.
Oh, look at that. The Blackhawks got a short-handed goal. Very good. That's outstanding.
And the Rangers are killing the Devils right now, 4-1. Yes.
Nice. Okay, well, this one you guys should know. Most career stolen bases, 1,406.
Ricky
Anderson.
Ricky Henderson. Most career knockouts, 131. This has got to be boxing, I'm imagining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1938 to 63, so that don't say Mike Tyson because Tyson even that.
Mike Tyson's previous life?
Yeah.
Tyson's previous life. The guy's name is Archie Moore. I've never heard of him.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the name.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
This one right here, you guys already were talking about this NBA single game scoring record. We all know who that is. That one will never be broken. This one will never be broken either. Who holds the 58-6 game hitting streak in Major League Baseball?
I was thinking about that one. That's Lou Gehrig.
Oh, that's Joe DiMaggio.
Lou Gehrig has the Iron. He originally had the original Iron Man streak. I want
to say, didn't speaking of him, wasn't that day just recently where he made that speech that he had?
No, it's coming up.
July 4th of 1941.
It's all coming up. Okay, because I thought that's when he said, "I'm the luckiest man."
The luckiest man in America.
Yeah,
and they will honor him on June 2nd. They will have a Lou Gehrig. It's going to be a Lou Gehrig Day. It'll be an annual event.
Cool.
Cool.
He's the Iron Man, right? He's the one that played. Yeah,
he's the first Iron Man.
Yep.
Without the suit.
That's
Playboy billionaire philanthropist.
Here's one that you guys probably would not know, and I didn't know until I read this. Most seasons coached in the NCAA without a losing record, 38. This is both men's and women's basketball, not just men. So, who do you think holds that record?
Oh, the girl that coached at Tennessee.
Pat Summit.
Pat Summit. That's exactly right. Pat Summit. I have her book.
Is that right? Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Actually, I despise University of Tennessee. That's the only bright moment I like about them is her. She was the only bright spot at the university.
Oh, yeah. She was an inspiration to all of us.
Yeah. She's the only bright spot. Okay.
Yeah.
Most consecutive wins in an NBA season, 33. What NBA franchise holds this record?
Lakers.
Los
The
Angeles.
Lakers in the 80s.
768.
Oh, okay. This one I don't think anybody would guess, but okay. The most lopsided victory in college football history. The final score.
I know it. I know the final two. It's 222 to nothing.
Correct.
It's Georgia Tech versus Cumberland College.
Yep. Over 100 years ago. October
1916.
1916. That is correct. Wow. Did not know that existed. And then
I did.
They should have a mercy rule.
That's what it says right here. That's what if that was the rule.
They cut the game 5 minutes short at the half. Okay, you want a follow-up trivia question to that?
Go ahead.
Who was coaching Georgia Tech?
In 1916?
Yep.
I have no idea.
Any guess, Lou?
No.
You're going to kick yourself.
Okay.
John Heisman.
Who's that?
Of course. They made that happen.
Well, here's one. I actually have this plaque sitting in my room as we speak. Most consecutive games played in MLB history, 2,632. What player holds the record?
Let me think about this one. Does it have to do with someone from Baltimore?
That would be
Cal
correct.
Ripken.
Cal Ripken Jr.
That's correct. My best friend who's moving in with me in June, got me a plaque when he was in Baltimore. I said, get me something to do with Cal Ripken Jr. Comes back plaque of all Cal Ripken Jr.'s records. I'm like, dude, I was just asking for a picture. You didn't have to get a plaque with all the records that he holds. So yeah, that's
amazing.
Those are the 50 guys that I had. I mean, we have more time. We can just jibble jabble.
Oh yeah, sweet.
And that's good.
Hey, I was having fun. I love trivia like that.
Yeah.
I said.
Let me look up something. Let me look up sports trivia and see if we can.
Sure. Yeah. Sounds great.
Questions. Let's see. If you said, you guys want me to go ahead and do the hockey thing and football and all that stuff, fictional stuff.
We can do that next week. I'm good with that.
90 challenging sports trivia questions and answers. Here we go. This is good. Right here. All right. So we don't have to go through all 99. We can do it.
This might be a two-parter, folks.
Stay tuned until next week.
All right. So here we go. What is the diameter of a basketball hoop in inches? In inches. I just throw that one out there. I'll ask the question. How much you guys answer? So think about that. Diameter in inches.
20. Okay.
My first thought was 24.
Okay. Lewis?
23.9.
How about 18? 18. 18 inches around. Okay. The next one is, how big is an Olympic-sized swimming pool in meters? Why would you ask that question? Wow. Okay.
It depends on the swimming pool?
Yeah, it depends on the pool.
Here, I'll give you guys the answer. It's 50 meters long and 25 meters wide.
I got you. Yeah. That makes sense.
In professional, this one you guys should know. Professional basketball, how high is the basketball hoop from the ground? That's
10
easy.
feet?
10 feet.
That's what I thought.
How big is a baseball in inches? Circumference. So rounded.
Right.
2.5 inches?
Go ahead, Luke. How about 9 to 9 1/4 in circumference?
Holy crap. Okay, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
The Olympics are held every how many years? That should be
4.
easy. Who knows that?
4.
Okay.
Although now it's broken up.
Yeah. What sport is dubbed the king of sports?
Chess?
Nope. That is incorrect.
Tennis?
Nope, that's incorrect also. It's soccer is called the king of sports. I don't know. I wouldn't have guessed that either. So that's just me. This one's easy. What do you call it when a player makes 3 back-to-back strikes in bowling?
Turkey.
Turkey.
I didn't know that one.
This one's easy. It's what I mean. And how many points is a touchdown worth in American football? We all know the answer to that.
Yes.
Here we go. What sporting event is held every Memorial Day? Every Memorial Day, what sporting event is held?
Indy 500.
Well, Memorial Day weekend, but not actually Memorial Day itself.
What is Canada's national sport?
Hockey.
Lacrosse.
Being polite.
It's lacrosse. It's lacrosse. That's their national sport. Let's see. Before 1864, basketball games were played with what sort of ball? I didn't even know that they played with a different kind of ball. So before 1864, it was played with soccer ball is the answer.
Next guess.
Soccer ball. Wow. What African country was the first ever to qualify for a World Cup? Wow, that's interesting.
Nigeria?
Not Nigeria. Pretty close, but that's not the one.
Nigeria? I don't know.
It's think of the Sahara Desert, where most of the Sahara Desert is.
Egypt?
Egypt is that is the correct answer. Yep.
You got gypped.
Mm-hmm. These are tough.
What team gets the advantage of first bat in baseball?
The away team.
The away. Oh, here we go. This one I have to ask, even though I don't even know the answer to this.
Go ahead.
The dimples of a golf ball give you traction on the terrain. How many dimples does an average golf ball have? I don't even know.
1,024.
Nope, not even close. Not even close.
1,500.
Way too many. Way too many. Only 336. Way too many.
Okay.
What do you mean? Oh,
wow. I thought it was like
36?
over 1,000. I don't remember.
336. How many total minutes of action are there in an average baseball game? Wow.
Baseball?
How many total minutes?
None?
Yeah, total minutes of action. So this is action. This is not,
Ball in play.
Ball in play. Correct.
18
minutes. 18 minutes is the answer. That's hard. That's a hard one.
You got to give the NFL. I knew that one.
What country has competed the most times in the Summer Olympics without winning a gold medal?
Out winning a gold medal. Okay.
This one's kind of hard too. When I give you the answer, you know, but this is interesting also. So
give me a hint.
It is. Let me see. Where is it in the world?
Yeah. Is it a European country?
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not European. Not European country. It is it's an island. It's islands, plural.
Islands.
The Philippines.
There you go. Philippines. The Philippines. Is the correct answer. Yep. What country has competed in the most times in the Summer Olympics without winning any medal at all? Wow. Holy cow.
Trinidad?
No, it's Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein.
Yeah.
These are tough. These are good. These are out of the box.
How many minutes was the longest recorded point in the history of tennis? Longest recorded point. So that means volley back and forth.
63 minutes?
Nope. No, not 63. 29 minutes.
29, okay.
Wow. Some of these are really hard. Some of these
these are super obscure, man.
We're gonna get these kind of questions on my show.
During the first ever modern Olympics, what were the first placers awarded with? Again, this
firm handshake.
Firm handshake. They were awarded silver medals, not gold. The gold medals, I guess, came a little bit later.
Cheap.
Good job.
How many medals did China win in the Beijing Olympics in 2008? 24. Nope. Incorrect.
18.
100. They won 100.
Really? Wow.
Yep. How many Olympic Games were held in countries that no longer exist? Whoa, that's a hard one. You'd have to know your Olympic history to know that one.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys a single-digit number. I'll give you that. It's a single number. That was close. It's not 2. It's not 2. It's very close, though.
Is it 4?
No, it's 3.
Or did I go there?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what 3 countries have done that, but yeah.
Well, we add each one off.
Yeah. What is the only team in the NFL to neither host nor play in a Super Bowl? Oh, that's a tough one.
Oh,
Jacksonville. No. I know it.
Damn it! Another goal by the Blackhawks. Damn it!
You know what, Lou?
Yeah. Yes. Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's somewhere in Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Nope.
No, it's Cleveland.
Oh.
It's the Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland.
Yeah,
Oh.
Cleveland Browns.
Well, don't forget Super Bowl.
There are only 2 states in the United States that have yet to send a team to the NCAA. Who are they?
Hawaii and Alaska.
Alaska is one of them.
Hawaii not one of them?
Hawaii is not the other.
No. Hawaii's there.
Hawaii is not the other.
Uh,
Alaska is one of them. One of the 2.
Yeah. Rhode Island?
Nope. Rhode Island is incorrect. Rhode Island has sent a team to the NCAA.
Oh, yes.
Delaware.
You guys are in the right area, but it's not Delaware either. You're in that area. It's in the Northeast. So I'll give you that. It's in the Northeast of the United
Vermont?
States. Nope. Vermont's been there. I think Vermont went to finals.
Yes.
It's Maine. Maine is another state that has not sent. Alaska and Maine are the 2 that have not sent anyone ever to an NCAA. Alaska, I don't know.
Wait a minute. Maine won a few hockey championships, didn't they?
I thought they did.
We're talking about basketball.
I think it's basketball. Yeah, I think it's basketball. Yeah.
All right. I think my in general.
Which basketball player was Michael Jordan nicknamed after a young high school basketball enthusiast? What?
Yeah,
Okay.
can you read that again?
Which basketball player was Michael Jordan nicknamed after as a high school basketball enthusiast?
You got me.
I guess it's Magic after Magic Johnson. I didn't know that he.
Yes, no.
I wouldn't have guessed that at all. That would have been one that I.
No.
Yes.
I wouldn't have. Okay.
That's 5-1 ring.
Yeah. Who was the first NBA player to score 2,000 points in a single season? In a single season.
Pistol Pete?
Not Pistol Pete.
No. I don't think it was Chamberlain this time.
Nope, not Will Chamberlain. It's not Chamberlain either.
But we're thinking before that, aren't we?
I think it George Yardley. I'm not sure what era he played in, but yeah.
Probably in the 1940s.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Considered one of the greatest rebounders of all time, this player was known for his bad boy image for being the All-Star MVP in 1991. That should be easy.
Rodman.
Yeah.
No, it's Charles Barkley.
The other one, of course.
I would have said Rodman.
Well, they're both bad.
Too. I wouldn't have said Charles.
No, Rodman. Or I don't think of Barkley as a bad boy though.
No,
he is. Philadelphia.
How many seasons did Michael Jordan play with the Chicago Bulls before going back into the game with the Wizards? How many years did he play in Chicago?
84. Well, he came in the league, 86?
Yeah, out of North Carolina. That's correct.
Okay, 86. Then it was 10.
Oh, that's close. It's not 10.
No.
That's close.
It's 11.
13. He had 13 before he left to go to Washington.
Well, that's not
Scotty,
the second. No.
Scottie Pippen has a word tattooed on his forearm. What does it say? I don't. That's a tough one. Do you know what it is? That's you know Scottie Pippen that well.
Dork.
Dork. Yeah. Yeah.
He wasn't Dork.
It's Pip. P-I-P.
Of course. Short for Pippen. Of course.
Yeah, it's big name. These are all NBA. Oh, hang on. Here we go.
Last time the Pip.
What NFL team was originally called the New York Titans? I know this one. The New York Jets. That is correct.
Became the Jets in
That was an easy one.
Which NBA player was given the nickname Dr. Duncanstein? I don't even know that one. I don't even know that guy. Go ahead. You guys know the answer to that one?
I think it was Julius Erving.
That is incorrect.
Daryl Dawkins?
Nope. Daryl Griffith. Daryl Griffith was the nickname.
Nah, you would have got me on that one. I had no idea.
Which team bagged 3 Super Bowls in the year of 1990? Or the 1990s, should I say?
Oh, the Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys. Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys. Emmitt Smith.
Who was the first player to ever rush for 1,000 yards in a single season? Oh, it's not somebody who I thought it was.
O.J. Simpson.
It would be Betty Feathers. I don't even know what era.
In the 20s, I think.
Here we go. All NFL teams have their logo on their helmets, but one team only has the logo on one side of their helmet. What team is that? I know the answer to that. That's easy.
I know the answer. I believe I know the answer. Go ahead, Luke.
Go ahead, Luke.
Saints?
On one side of their helmet, not both sides.
Pittsburgh.
There you go. Pittsburgh.
Whoa.
I was 90% sure on that one.
5-1.
Let's see.
I love trivia.
This player holds the best rookie pass rating in the entire history of the National Football League. And he's wow, this is a guy that's okay. I didn't think this guy would be that person. He holds the best rookie pass rating in the entire history of the National Football League.
Oh. There's so many guys that I'm thinking of. You want to go ahead, or do you want me to guess?
Go ahead if anybody wants to take a crack at it. Go right ahead.
Who you got?
Favre.
No. You would think it was Brett Favre, but no, it's not Brett Favre.
Joe Flacco?
No, not Joe Flacco. How about the one and only Dak Prescott?
Really? Okay.
I didn't know that.
I thought it was somebody. I was thinking Joe Flacco, and I was thinking Mark Sanchez were the two names that came to my mind.
Yeah, Sanchez.
All NFL franchises have moved around and changed their names throughout the season, but there is one that has retained its name and location, earning it the name of the oldest existing NFL franchise. What is it? Oh, that's easy. Come on.
Green Bay.
There, he's going to say they're the only ones that haven't done
it. It was Green Bay or Chicago?
It's Green Bay. It's the Packers.
Green Bay.
Which team won the first ever night football game?
Ooh, that's a good one. Was it the New York Giants?
No.
Not the New York Giants. Nope. That would be incorrect.
Jets.
Nope. It's the Philadelphia Athletics. They probably don't even exist anymore. I don't know if they became the Eagles.
Yeah, in like 1936 or something like that.
Yeah.
In 1982, how many games were made up by the NFL's regular season schedule?
9.
That's correct, Lewis. 9 games were made up. Yep. Okay, which team has scored the most points in a single Super Bowl? Oh, that's okay. Not I would have thought.
Oh, it depends on how old this list is. It's Seattle, isn't it, with 48?
That was.
Not San Francisco. 49.
Oh, I forgot about that one. In 95.
They killed the Chargers. The San Diego. They
Chargers.
Yeah.
They lit them up. In 1958, a player was traded from the Lions to the Steelers. He claimed that the Lions would not win any games for the next 50 years. Okay, let me go ahead. Yep. Yeah, there you go.
I gotta know that one. Know that one.
What was the name of the NFL player who legally changed his name to match the number on his jersey? Oh, I know that.
I know that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ocho Cinco.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Every year, the NFL MVP comes from the winning team. Who was the only MVP to have been chosen from a losing team?
Oh. I know in hockey.
Yeah.
The MVP on a losing NFL franchise.
In the Super Bowl, right?
No, this just says NFL MVP comes from a winning team. a winning record. Who was the MVP to have
Okay.
from a losing team? Record. Team had a losing record.
Oh, Christ.
You guys aren't going to get this one. I've never heard of this guy, so you guys are going to get this. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
So it's got to be
It's Chuck Howley. I don't even know who that is.
Oh, God. Yeah. Never heard of him. Must have been in the 40s or 50s or something like that.
Who is the only Oakland gay player to ever be drafted in the NFL?
I know. I can see his stupid face. Sam something. I can't remember his name.
Michael Sam. Yeah,
Michael Sam. Okay.
By the Rams at the time was St. Louis, but now they're in Los Angeles.
In 2014.
Right. Yep. Yeah. What material was first used to cover baseballs?
Cotton.
Incorrect.
Sheep stomach.
Nope. Cowhide.
Moo.
What Major League Baseball team was dubbed by its fans as the Cheeseheads? What was the real name of the team? Brewers. There you go. The Milwaukee Brewers. Yep. That is correct.
You also was a big Brewers fan.
You'd have to be in that way. Who was the last NHL player to leave the league without having used a helmet?
Craig Simpson.
You got the first name right, just not the last name.
It's not Craig Simpson?
It's Craig.
It's Craig.
It's Craig.
I can see his stupid face. He was a coach for a long time. Craig McTavish.
There you go, Craig McTavish.
Of course.
I was like, he coach for the longest time. I hate that SOB. What was his stupid name?
It's a Bart Simpson.
Here we go. Who is the first and only wild card entry to have ever won Wimbledon? Wow. I didn't know there was one. There is.
Someone who's never been in my living room?
Gordon Izovic in 2001. I don't even know. I've never.
I don't do the soccer or tennis. So
what is the only country to have played in every single soccer World Cup?
England.
Incorrect.
I knew that one.
Lewis, you want to take a stab at that?
I'm gonna say England too.
No, it's Brazil. Brazil's the only country to ever played.
I thought this guy was right, huh?
The first ever soccer World Cup was won by what country?
France?
No, not France. France. No.
France.
I don't know if this country is small. I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's Uruguay. I don't know. Are they a small country?
Yeah, they're pretty small.
Okay.
Yeah. Uruguay.
This basketball move was banned from the years 67 to 76. What was it?
The dunk?
The dunk. That is correct.
Dunk.
What was the name of the U.S. athlete to win 3 Olympic gold medals in the game of volleyball?
Miss G.M.A. Trainer?
Yeah, no. He's got to be listed. Karch Carley? I don't know who that is.
Okay. The only volleyball players from the States that I know are Miss G.M.A. Trainer and whatever. Sarah Walsh.
Sarah Walsh, yeah. What sport were women allowed to play in the Olympics for the first time? Wow. That?
Fencing?
No, that's incorrect. This is a shocking answer. I didn't think it would be this one. What sport were women allowed to play in the Olympics for the first time? And the answer is tennis. I didn't know that they banned women's tennis in the Olympics for so long. Oh, here we go. Here's something that in the sport of cross-country biking, so this is pedaling, what do the letters BMX stand for?
No.
This is one that unless you're a where's that X Games fan, you wouldn't really know the answer. It's Bicycle Moto X is basically what it's named.
Makes sense.
In gymnastics, participants need to perform 3 steps in order to complete the triple jump. What are the steps? Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Hop, step, jump. That's let you know you're
Okay, cool.
Who is the first athlete to fail a drug test for the Olympics? Wow. Okay. Again, you need to know your history to find that one out.
Not a clue.
Hans Grunar Lindwall. It must be Sweden.
Russia.
Let's see here. What is a Yankee in the sport horse racing? What? Oh, okay. What is a Yankee in the sport horse racing? It's 11 individual bets. I didn't even know what that was. Okay.
I have. Yeah, okay, cool.
Did you know that golfers are only allotted a certain period of time to locate their golf ball? How long are players allowed to search for their ball? There is you only have so much time. So I'll let you guys take a guess at that one.
Yeah.
2 minutes?
It's a good guess, buddy, but it's more than 2 minutes. It's close. That's close. It is. It's 5. You only have 5 to find it. If you don't find it, then you have to drop, and they penalize you for that.
Until the other guy's ready to swing? That could be a half hour?
Yeah. You have to. What NFL team lost the first Super Bowl of the 1970 season?
Oh. The 70s? That would be the Colts. The Baltimore Colts.
Or nope, that's incorrect. This is one of the teams that's on the list of 4 Super Bowl appearances and no titles.
Minnesota.
Yes, it can't be the Bills. Yeah, it's got to be the Vikings. This player kicked a record-breaking punt against the Denver Broncos in 1969. Who is he?
That guy that kicked the ball?
What's his name?
Steve O'Neal. And how far was the punt?
69 yards.
Nah, a lot longer than that.
80 yards.
I just wanted to say 69.
98. 98 yards. What country was the first ever World Athletics Championship held? What the hell is that? Oh, never mind. I don't even know what that's about. We'll skip that. Oh, it's Helsinki. I don't even know what that is, so I couldn't even tell you. Who won the first ever World Series in baseball in the 1950s? That should be an easy answer.
Yankees.
Yankees?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be the Yankees.
49-54.
Yeah. This team won the Super Bowl in the 80s, breaking the record for the biggest scoring margin. Who are they?
49ers.
Incorrect.
The Bears.
And Chicago Bears. You know who they beat? The New England Patriots.
Yep, in 86.
It was an absolute murder. It was an absolute murder.
Chicago Bears shuffling through.
Fun fact about that game.
Go ahead.
William Perry. Do you know the reason why William Perry got the score?
No.
Go ahead.
Because Ditka thought that Walter Payton had already gotten a touchdown because they were beating New England so badly.
Yep. Payton didn't even score a touchdown because he was mad.
Nope.
I remember watching a thing about him. He was pissed off that he never got a chance to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Yep. Never got a chance to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Let's see. In 1977, the first ever U.S. Open for gold was held in what country? For gold? What? Wow. Okay. U.S. Open. So that's tennis. I'm assuming gold?
Tennis or sailing?
Maybe it was sailing. No, it can't be sailing because this country it's in the U.S. I'll give you that. There's no way that it's sailing because of where this is located. It's Tulsa, Oklahoma. There ain't no sailing in Tulsa.
No, maybe it's golf.
It could be. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. In 1972, this American football team undefeated for the whole season, even during the Super Bowl. Who was that?
Dolphins.
Miami.
Yeah. Well, how many championships did the Bulls win with Michael Jordan on their team? We all know that's 6. Here we go. The 1980 film named Raging Bull was about which real-life boxer?
Jake
Rocky
LaMotta.
Marciano?
Jake LaMotta. Jake LaMotta is the answer to that one. Uh-huh. Between the Williams sisters, who has won more Grand Slam titles, Venus or Serena?
Serena.
Huh?
23.
In 1971, this boxer gave Muhammad Ali his first ever loss in the realm of professional boxing. Who was he?
I'm gonna do it. You're gonna make me do it. I don't want to talk about Frazier.
Hogan Joe Frazier.
It's a hell of a bout.
Down goes Frazier.
And down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Oh no.
This country is known for producing the most Formula One World Championship winning racers. What country
Germany.
is it? No, it's not Germany. Close enough. Actually, to be honest with you, Lewis, Germany is part of this area in general. Germany is part of this area. It's the United Kingdom, so it's the whole caboodle. So,
Okay.
how many winning racers has the UK produced in total? How many winning racers? How many drivers? Sorry? You're saying 12? That's close. That's very close. Very close. It would be 10. There's 10 winning racers, and that is it. I mean, there was a bunch of them, guys, that I went by because
Do you even know the answer?
No, and it's not even worth asking because I don't think anyone would know the answer. So
Right.
So see if there's any other ones I can find real quick that we didn't go through. That's that one. Nope, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all basically kind of the ones I went through.
That you were like, nah, they're either stupid easy or they're not going to get it.
Well, how about this one? Which American football team won the first 2 Super Bowls? I think we know the answer to that one.
Durr.
Hackers.
Yeah.
Which NFL team appeared in 4 consecutive Super Bowls and lost all of them?
Buffalo. We would have our sports license removed if we got either one of those wrong.
Right.
Like we're taking away. Turn it over.
Which Jamaican sprinter won gold medals in the 100-meter, 200-meter, and 4x100-meter relay at 3 consecutive Olympic Games from 2008 to 2016? Usain Bolt. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Here we go. What golf tournament did Tiger Woods win by 12 strokes in 1997 to record his first major championship win? I know this back in
the Masters.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Which 2 NFL teams won the most Super Bowls with 6 wins each? That's easy.
Yeah.
Steelers and Patriots.
Yeah. That's what the Patriots. Steelers have 5.
In horse racing, the Triple Crown is awarded to the horse which wins what 3 races?
The Preakness, the Kentucky Derby, and Belmont.
Yep, the Belmont. Which country won the first ever soccer World Cup in 1930? Did we already go through that one? Yeah, we did.
Brazil.
Which Australian tennis player is the only player to compete in a Grand Slam, winning all 4 major titles in the same seasons on 2 occasions? Really?
Agassi?
Well, no, he's not Australian. Agassi's American.
Okay.
Which is Australian? Who is the NFL's all-time leading rusher?
Emmitt Smith.
Yeah. Let's see. Which baseball player holds the record for the most home runs in a single? Oh no, I already know that one.
Yeah, we already did that. We talked about that on in the previous segment.
Yeah.
Okay. We did a whole bit on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Let's see here. Here, let's do NFL real quick and see if any of these. That one's too
Any
easy.
good ones?
That one's too easy.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's too easy. We've already talked about that one. Which is the only NFL team to record 20 straight winning seasons from 66 to 85? NFL franchise. Which NFL?
Cowboys?
It would be the Dallas Cowboys. That is correct. They hold the record. Yeah. Which NFL team derives their name from the date they were founded on, November 1st? Wow, I didn't know that one. This is something new that I didn't know. It would be the New Orleans Saints because November 1st is All Saints Day for Catholics.
Okay.
Which NFL team made their first Super Bowl appearance in 2004 at Super Bowl 38?
Seattle?
Incorrect.
2004. That was 06. That was a Patriot. That's the Eagles.
Incorrect.
It's not the Eagles?
Not the Eagles.
No.
Carolina.
Carolina Panthers. That is correct. Carolina Panthers. Which team holds the record for the most Super Bowl appearances?
New England.
Correct.
Yes.
With 10.
Correct.
No, 11. 11.
Which is the only non-profit community-owned team in the National Football League?
Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay Packers.
That one
would be if you don't
that one would be a good one for somebody who was new, who didn't know
the NFL very well.
Yeah.
Which coach holds the record for most Super Bowl wins to this day?
It's got to be Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick. Yeah.
With 8.
Which former Cleveland Browns fullback led the league in rushing yards in 8 out of his 9 seasons, a league record?
I can see it's Gale Sayers.
This is Browns, not Bears.
It's the other one.
Jimmy Brown. Yep. What was the original name of the New England Patriots when they were founded in 1950?
Boston.
Boston Patriots. Yep. Which player holds the record for the most career rushing touchdowns by a quarterback? Not who I thought it was. Wow. Okay.
Michael Vick?
That's who I thought it was, but that's incorrect. I would have thought Michael Vick too. That's not who it is.
Randall Cunningham?
Nah, not Randall Cunningham. Nope. Incorrect.
Most rushing touchdowns for a quarterback?
Most career rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. That is correct. It would be the quarterback that played for the Patriots last year.
Cam Newton.
Cammy Newton, yeah. In 2006, who became the first quarterback to rush for 1,000 yards in a season? There, that should be the guy you just mentioned.
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick, yeah.
It was either Vick or Vince Young, and I wasn't sure.
Right.
No, it was.
Here we go. Let's do Super Bowl trivia. See if we can get interesting questions about the Super Bowl. Nope, those two are easy. That's easy. That one. Which team completed the only perfect season in NFL history to compete Super Bowl 7? We all know the answer to that. Which is the only team to make multiple Super Bowl appearances without losing at least one? That's interesting. Most Super Bowl appearances without losing at least one.
Patriots.
Incorrect. No. Patriots lost to the Bears and the Packers.
Yeah, and the
Giants and the
twice and the Eagles.
And the Eagles. Yeah, they've lost 4 in their history.
Most appearances without losing?
Without losing at least once. Yeah, without losing at least one time. This is a fairly
San Francisco.
Nope, it's the Baltimore Ravens. They won Super Bowl 35 and Super Bowl 48.
Right? They beat the yeah. Yep.
Which Charlie's Angels star performed the national anthem at Super Bowl 16 in January of 1980? Oh, a shorthanded goal for the Lightning. Rolling with Allen and one. Cheryl is the one who did it.
I gotcha. I would say I don't remember who the Charlie's Angels were.
Which two pop stars recently headlined the halftime show at Super Bowl 55 in 2020?
Oh, Shakira
and
Beyonce.
Nope. Shakira is one of them, but not Beyonce. Jennifer Lopez is the other one.
Drew some controversy.
If you guys remember that they gave them so much grief for that.
Oh my god! Yeah. And then this year sucked. I don't like either one of them. Like their music, I couldn't.
That was the worst thing about the Super Bowl this year was the halftime show.
Oh, the halftime show was god awful.
The game was exciting, even though I know the game got blown out. The game was exciting to watch.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed the game. I mean, I'm just gonna kill myself real quick.
Which receiver holds the record for most career Super Bowl touchdowns?
Jerry Rice.
There you go. How many does he have?
10.
He has 8.
It was either 10 or 8, and I went with the wrong one.
How long was the longest touchdown play in Super Bowl history? A, 65, B, 75, C, 85, or D, 95?
D.
85.
Nope, 85. Jake Malone to Muhsin Muhammad. Carolina versus New England in Super Bowl 38.
They must not be counting the. They must be counting from line of scrimmage.
Could be.
Because Harrison's run back was 101.
Which former Dallas Cowboy quarterback holds the most unwanted record of the most career fumbles in the Super Bowl?
Former
Dallas Cowboy quarterback who has most fumbles in the Super Bowl.
Don Meredith.
Close. That's not not Don Meredith.
Not Meredith, but not bad.
Not bad. Yeah. Not Don Meredith. Close enough, but
Roger Staubach.
There you go. How many fumbles did he have? Just off of
too many.
He had 5.
5.
God. 5 across 4 Super Bowls.
That's more than one a game.
Yeah, I'll leave with this one, guys. We're almost at the end of the show. Who were the first wild card team to win the Super Bowl?
Pittsburgh.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Incorrect. First wild card team to win a Super Bowl. It would be. They're in the AFC. I'll give you that hint. They're in the AFC. So it's not anyone. It's not the Patriots. Nope, not the Patriots. A team that's been around for a long time. Oh, it's a tie game. Let's go. Let's go, Steven. Let's go. I hate the Blackhawks next to the Bruins.
Yes,
I know.
Me too. I hate the only team I hate more is the Avalanche.
Oh, I understand that.
I hate the Hawks, though. God, I hate the Hawks. Give me.
The team was the Raiders. They defeated the Eagles 27 Super Bowl 15.
I didn't realize it was that long ago. I thought it was a lot sooner than that or more recent.
Well, gentlemen, I had a boatload of fun. As any of you guys,
this is a good one.
Final thoughts. We'll go ahead. We'll do the whole fictional hockey team. I saw the article. I'll bring it back.
Yeah, send it to us so I can get an idea of what we're looking at.
It's got a lot of Mighty Ducks on it.
Got a
lot of Mighty Ducks on it. A lot of guys from Slapshot are on that list.
Yeah, the Hanson brothers.
They're on there. Mystery Alaska is listed on that. There's a couple players from Mystery Alaska. I'll send you guys. The article.
Send me the link. I'm excited to see that.
Oh,
that's a good show.
Any final thoughts before we close everything out, guys?
We're gonna do this again sometime. That was a fun show.
We can do this every once in a while. We can debate on something, pick an article. I mean, we could go through the history of the Stanley Cup if you guys want to.
Okay.
That way
we can do that whenever. Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially at a time like now when, like, especially in the summer months when things are more slow and we're not, constantly, next week, maybe we do an hour on the hockey thing and then we jump into the basketball because I know college basketball is going to be wrapping up. Tournaments are getting started here in a week or two. So
fine with me. We can go ahead and review all of the.
We maybe we can do our brackets here, find somewhere that does one, and then we can go through it.
Which, how about this, guys? I'm jumping ahead here. The draft for the NFL starts April 29th. So if you guys want, that night we'll just watch the first round of the draft. How about that? I'll do a live. We'll just sit here and do live as we'll go pick through pick.
Yeah.
Like we did last year. Me and Adam did that last year. So we can go pick by pick and go, okay, we didn't
Right.
I mean, I don't think anyone of the, expected to pick Daniel Jones. I think that was the surprise. That wasn't last year's draft. I'm just saying. Surprise pick.
I meant fill out a bracket.
Oh, no, I know what you mean. But if you talk about March Madness. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But like I said, the draft.
We definitely need to look at least the first round here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Because free agency started today.
Right.
But there wasn't a lot of crazy movement.
And the new NFL season starts on the 13th, right? We're getting ready to get to that.
Yeah. The new calendar year begins on the 13th. But we got plenty of time to talk about that before the start of the season. So it's kind of a fun one-off episode. I enjoyed it.
Well, gentlemen, thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close the show here. Again, guys, thank you guys for joining us on this different style of the Walker Report. Usually we go through topics, but we change it up. We're going to, again, guys, do fictional hockey team next week and do our March Madness picks. We're going to go ahead and do that next week. So if you want to come back on, guys, join us here. This is the Walker Report. Thanks to Adam and Lewis, both my two co-hosts. We are part of In the Zone Sports Radio. If you want to get some gear, guys, head over to squadlocker.com. Just fill out In the Zone Sports Talk Radio to go ahead and get your gear. Again, it's that time of the year. And then again, guys, we are sponsored by creatingzenspaces.com. This has been one of my sponsors since the day I started this show. The local choice in St. Petersburg, Florida for house cleaning, organization, decluttering, and pet sitting. It's about finding the peace within you and adding comfort to your life. And remember, guys, Zen Space begins with you. Be kind to yourself and one another. And again, guys, if you did not catch the show in its entirety, it will be on my YouTube channel, The Sports Center Bradley Walker, which, by the way, I have 10 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 50 by the end of the year. So I'm a fifth of the way there. So come on, guys, get out there and share the video and also like and subscribe to the channel as we're trying to grow that over there as well. As I always do, guys, thanks to the first responders, doctors, and nurses. You guys have been the true heroes. COVID numbers are coming down. It is awesome to say that finally. Yeah. Vaccines are going to be available soon to everybody. That's going to be great. Yours truly will be getting one when they come available to everybody. Also, guys, to the men and women of our armed services, both active, retired, and the ones who left us, we couldn't be doing this right now if it wasn't for our military defending our freedom around the world. So thank everybody that is part of our armed services in every branch, every level. Also to our police officers, firefighters, and paramedics that keep us here local safe as well. Gentlemen, thank you guys both. We love all of you. If you only stopped in here for a few seconds, thank you for stopping in and listening. Again, the show will be on YouTube in its entirety if you missed it from the start. With that, gentlemen, I will see you guys both next Thursday. You guys have a good weekend. And I'll be back, guys. I'll be back on my Monday show, the Sunshine State Sports Jabber. Just got done talking about USF getting a new indoor practice facility, finally. $25 million facility is going to be built for USF. So that's awesome for the building tool to get athletes to come in. Yeah. And it's funny that we just got done talking to Michael Kelly, who's the AD, a couple weeks ago about that topic. And then the next question is, when's there going to be a new stadium? He goes, that's not even in our cards. So just USF fans, just take the indoor practice facility, be happy.
Take what you can get.
Take what you can get. All right, gentlemen. Well, like I said, everyone, have a safe one out there. Continue to get these numbers down. We're going to get ready to back to sporting events, concerts, the movies, all of the activities that we did prior to last February, before everything went into the hell and the abyss that it was 2020. But guys, this has been the Sports Center, Brad Walker. I'm going to say signing off. Till next week, guys. Peace.
All right.
Night.